we will be performing a supine stick shoulder raise to pull down to press. I know that's a mouthful, but bear with us as we go through it. It'll make a lot more sense. So you're gonna lay on your back. I'm gonna have a stick, any length stick will do for this one. We're just gonna lay on your back. You have your feet flat on the ground. We wanna make sure our lower back stays flat. What we don't want is to see this big arch in the back, which will happen to a lot of people. You can kind of slide your hand or your foot under it. So I just wanna make sure back stays flat to the floor, core stays engaged, ribs stay down. I wanna see my ribs in line with my pelvis. I don't want my ribs shooting out this way, so I'm maintaining good core tension here as I work through this movement. So we're gonna start with a double overhand grip. So I'll have both hands over the top, about shoulder width. You can go a little wider or a little more narrow, it's up to you. And then I will just have the stick over the top of my waist. From here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull the stick apart. I will lift the stick as I pull, and then I will just, as I continue to pull apart, I will just take it up overhead, go as far as I can go, maintaining my back on the floor, right? So if my back started to come up right here, that's where I would stop. I'm just gonna keep pulling apart on that stick, go as far overhead as I can. If I can make it all the way down to the floor, even better, but that's not required by any means. As far as I can go, keeping my back flat. From there, what I'm gonna do, keep pulling apart on the stick. I'm just gonna pull down. So I'm pulling down towards the head, keeping the tension into the stick, back flat to the floor, ribs are down. From there, once I reach the top of my head, I'm gonna change directions. Now I'm gonna press in on the stick. And as I press in on the stick, I'm gonna drive up, keep going all the way up to the top. Back stays flat, keep pressing in. I will come back all the way up and over. I can just keep squeezing down, keep squeezing down, keep squeezing down, set down, and then I will just change directions, pull apart on that stick again. So now I'm trying to pull the stick apart, core stays engaged, back stays flat, come all the way up, over the head, go as far as I can go. Again, if it's here, that's where you stop. Find where you need to be. If you can get to the ground, that's great. Keep pulling apart on that stick. Pull down on that stick, but also pull apart. Slide the hands on the ground, back stays flat, hit the head, press in on that stick. Now I'm pressing up, up, all the way up, core stays engaged, back is flat, hit the top, keep pressing in, come all the way back, up and over, down to your start position. So you just complete the prescribed number of reps in each direction. Again, as you pull over the top, or as you pull down, we're pulling apart on that stick, and then when you press up, or come back down to your start position, you're pressing in on that stick. So it's a really great option for us because it's not only going to work mobility and flexion, but it's also going to train the shoulder blades to work as they should work as we pull and we push in on the stick. But because we're creating tension, it's also going to allow us to help solidify the mobility improvements that we make, because now we're adding strength on top of those movements that we are working. So that is a supine stick shoulder raise to pull down to press. Give it a shot. Let us know what you think.